Minaliit at binastos ng Amerikano ang ating kababayan na tubong Metro Manila na si Luisito Lindol Espinosa. Pero bago yan mga sir, kung ngayon ka palang po napadpad sa aking channel, huwag mo namang kalimutang mag-like at subscribe. Well, walang respeto si Kennedy Makini sa ating pambato dahil sa face-off bago magsimula ang laban, tinalikuran ng ating kababayan. Talaga naman, kawalang respeto ito kay Espinosa. Pero bago po natin panuurin ang laban, silipin po muna natin ang kartada ng dalawa. Ang ating pong pambato, may 43 na panalo, 7 talo, ang 22 dito ay tinapos via knockout, habang si Kennedy Makini may 33 na panalo, 3 talo, ang 19 dito ay knockout. Ang bilis nga po ng karma, halos tumalsik ang ulo sa lakas ng suntok ng ating kababayan na si Luisito Lindol Espinosa.
Espinosa has won 2 of his last 3 by technical win. Headbutts have marred at least a half dozen Luisito Espinosa fights. Kennedy Makini, for his part, would like to keep Espinosa at range where he can work behind his jab and try to set up his big right hand. Espinosa, a relatively slow starter. Although there's a left hook that lands right away. Excuse me, Luisito, I didn't mean to offend you.
Very smart boxer. Likes to take a look at his opponent first, see what his opponent has to offer, then he throws his shots.
I think Makini may be trying to set him up, trap him some way into throwing that left hook more often. He took that in a very calm way. It's his best punch, Espinosa. Blocked by Makini.
That time, first one landed. This time Makini had the right hand up to block it. Espinosa trying to get low and fire wide shots at the body.
They try to throw the shots at the body to set up the head shots, like he just did with that left hook.
Interesting matchup between a guy who wants to set up his right hand, Makini, and a guy who wants to set up his left hook, Espinosa.
Espinosa's landing the right hand too, though.
Makini with the right hand to the body and the left to the body, and he lands an uppercut, but Espinosa counters and drives Kennedy back, then turns around and pounds him against the ropes as Espinosa has stunned Makini in the first round.
And left hook hurt Makini bad.
Yep.
But he's weathering the storm pretty good.
Maaga nga pong nakatikim ang bastos na kalaban matapos pabagsakin sa unang round. Mabuti na lamang at nasave by the bell po ito.
Himself once he saw that Makini was back together.
So Espinosa showing you his vast experience. He's been a pro for 14 years. First professional fight on his 17th birthday. Down goes Makini as a right hand followed by a left hook. Landed on the chin.
This has been more than a taste, Jim.
This has been a buffet.
Makini bleeding from the mouth.
Espinosa left hook, trying to finish Makini in the final seconds of round 1. Now the right hand lands. And a slow starting Kennedy Makini trying to fight back as round 1 comes to a close.
All of those big punches are results of those big body shots earlier.
You know what I'm saying? Give me a time. One time. Give me one. One time. Come on. You all right? Bro, man, you gotta move to your right, okay?
Okay.
How you feel? Give me some water. Give me some water. Do one time on my back. Give me water. Come on. Mac, you gotta stay to the right side. Look.
Mac, you can't let him come up on you and just punch like that. All right? Like you gotta move.
Here we can take a look at the knockdown. That big right hand is what sent Makini off balance. A soft tap of the left finished the job that the right had started. Looking for the left.
We talked about the 343 days off. McKinney looked rusty to you in that first round, Roy?
Not necessarily rusty, but the big body shots that Luisito Espinosa was throwing made Kennedy forget about his head. And he set him up for the body shot and threw a head shot.
So big round for Espinosa to start, landing 36 of 80 punches. 35 of those 36 power shots. Those numbers come from CompuBox. Another left hook. And McKinney's going to have to get something going here or risk being flooded early by the power shots of Espinosa.
And right there, you saw how well Espinosa took Kennedy's right hand. It's because Espinosa's been a featherweight for a long time now.
And Kennedy moving up in weight. Oh, and that right hand has frozen McKinney, and this is over. Over. A blistering right cross by Luisito Espinosa, and Kennedy McKinney was a sitting duck along the ropes. He took 2 or 3 more shots before Denkin got there to stop it.
You know, McKinney has always visualized fights and been very good at thinking about what might happen in a fight with an opponent. And he kept visualizing the left hand of Espinosa, and he was just wide open for the right.
It was the right hand that got him, no question.
Which is why you never go into a fight looking for one punch to beat you. Always go ready for anything.
And McKinney was so cut and dried in his fighter meeting with us yesterday. He had a very clear and categorical picture of what he thought was going to happen in the fight. It was very convincing to us. But Larry makes exactly the right point, because as McKinney tried to protect against the left hook, Espinosa blasted him out of there with right hands. So now the speculation turns to Luisito Espinosa versus Prince Nassim Hamed.
Big fight, good fight.
Can't imagine that the Prince is... And now let's go to Michael Buffer for the official particulars.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Marty Denkin waves off the count of 10 following the knockdown and calls a halt to this bout at 47 seconds of round number 2. The winner and still WBC featherweight champion of the world, Luisito Espinosa.
Halos tumalbog ang ulo ng bastos na si McKinney sa lakas ng mga suntok ni Espinosa. Sabi nga ng karamihan, ang kabastusan at kawalang respeto ay mabilis ang kabayaran. Sana nga po ay nagustuhan nyo ang video na to mga sir. Hanggang dito na lang po muna. Millionaire Sports nga po pala. At muli, salamat.